Hello, folks, and welcome back to another review and thoughts on. This would have been out earlier, but yeah, I got sidetracked because I now work at a Japanese restaurant. So, content such as reviews will probably be pre-recorded as usual, but that depends on whenever I have time really to record and then edit videos and then post them. Anyway, yeah, this is Ghostbusters 1984, I believe, and yeah, and everybody already knows. There is, I guess it's either a reboot or it's a sequel to like the original two films or first film, Afterlife, that's coming out. I'm not interested in it at all. I barely care about the reboot with Leslie Jones or whoever, and those other three women. I'd rather watch the original because I had fun with this film. I grew up watching, Ghostbusters. I never really watched the sequel. I saw bits of it, um, but yeah, I would say like can't really beat the original. Uh, which is interesting about this movie and the sequel is that Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, who played Ray and Egon, um, they co-wrote this film and they also star in it, which I thought was funny. Or actually, it was not funny, but pretty cool. They came up with the idea, I guess, for the film, along with Rick Moranis, uncredited, I guess. Um, this directed by Ivan Reitman. Pretty much, you have at first three buddies, three scientists, kind of. Well, Bill Murray plays like a college science professor guy, I guess, and so do the other guys, kinda. The other two guys, Ray and Egon, although they're more into the paranormal stuff, which then they drag him into the their first encounter, which is really a funny scene, a really classic scene in the movie. Like this whole movie kind of has like funny little bits of humor and funny dialogue. A lot of it by Bill Murray because he's cool. Um, I love the dynamic between the four. Well, three of them at first because Ernie Hudson doesn't even come in till like later on in the film. But I didn't mind uh, Winston. I don't mind him. He's pretty cool. But yeah, I liked the film overall. I thought the effects hold up to me. Um, I like the story of three guys um, fighting ghosts, trapping ghosts, and you also have Sigourney Weaver, which aliens and Alien and Aliens fame. Um, you also have Rick Moranis, who also stars in this. He plays he's not really annoying, but he's like a nerdy, too outgoing nebby neighbor character. Like he always wants to greet Sigourney Weaver's character Dana. Like I didn't mind his character growing up. Like I thought he was pretty funny, not really annoying, just kind of goofy. Um, Now the one problem I guess I have with the film is the villain. Like what is it, Gozer? Uh, Balazar, I think it's Gozer. Anyway, Gozer is lame because like they encounter or they try to confront her. They shoot at her with their, neutron things. She flips, and then she vanishes. And then she's like, picture uh, your foe or whatever, or whatever is it, whatever form of foe you want to fight in your Earth. Anyway, she gives them a chance to pick how they're gonna fight the entity. And Ray decides to picture the puff. What is? I forget what he is. He's a giant puff marshmallow man, pretty much. And so they, take him out. They save Sigourney Weaver and her neighbor, annoying neighbor, friend. Well, he's not even really a friend, but you know. But yeah, the music in this is pretty good. Um, Again, the humor mainly by Bill Murray, because he like his either um not undermine, but his demeanor of stuff like earlier on, like he's not really into this. Like when they first encounter a ghost, librarian ghost entity or apparition, he he talks to her as if she's like an actual person. He's like, "How you doing?" Or and then she shushes him, and then I love how when Egon's like he has like this little calculator energy thing. I love how Venkman's like, "Stop that!" He like knocks it out of his hand because he and then Ray's like, 1, 2, 3, get her! And then she transforms into like this phantom ghost. And then you have, I think his name's Slimer or Slime, who also slimes Venkman, not that kind of slime. Which was a funny scene. Because like he's just standing there, he's like, it's looking at me. And then it runs at him, and he's like, ah, and screams. And Ray's like, all right, physical contact. He's slimy. I feel funky. And then like Egon's like, all right, Ray, save some for me. I don't know, like the dialogue in this I thought was really funny. Even the interplay between Sigourney Weaver's character and Bill Murray's character, Venkman. She's not really into him, but she kind of he grows on her, and then she eventually like is into him. And of course, in the sequel, they have a kid, so yeah. But yeah, overall, I liked the film. I thought it was a fun watch. Still holds up to me. It has not lost its touch at all, or its footing. Um, but yeah, the design of Gozer, fine. You can tell it's pretty 80s, like the 80s hairstyle, the almost like Michael Jackson for a minute. But even the two gargoyle dog demon dog pet things, they were pretty cool effects, practical effects. I do think there was some stop motion. It was either stop motion CGI or something, or I think it was stop motion and some digital or something. I don't know what it was. Like they were using in some shots. It wasn't bad, but it was like, I think that's stop motion. If so, that's pretty cool. But yeah, you have really a lot of practical in this movie. It's really cool when the city starts to like the streets start to crack open and then stuff falls into the ground. It actually opens up, like the ground starts to open up, which I thought was really cool effects. Unlike today, they won't do that. They don't bother to, actually do that. I guarantee this Afterlife, Ghostbusters Afterlife movie's not gonna have a lot of practical. Guarantee. But yeah, I would recommend it if you're a fan of the Ghostbusters. I don't know if you there is a cartoon. I think I saw like maybe a one one episode or maybe two. But I like the movie more than the cartoon. But it was a fun time. I would recommend it for sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe for more if you want more. And yeah, thanks for listening and take care.